the last time. So yeah.
Microphone muted.
Test. 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 Point 9 up. Yeah, I've managed to hold the 0.8 advantage.
So 0.8 would move us to P4. Phoenix improved to a 43.8 and Chicane improved to a 43.5. But Pure Sim stayed where they were, 45 dead.
So I'd need a 45.0, which is 1.2 seconds. I'm not finding half a second in Tiergarten.
Nope.
Okay, it's going to be P4. I'll just drive. I'll just drive it fairly safely, but not too bad much. Oh, I managed to find a 10th and a half. So that's going to be 0.9-ish.
Same thing then. So we'll be just behind Pure Sim. Yeah. P4. Nice
That's
work.
okay.
Yeah,
I think
nice.
my target was top 5, so as
Yeah,
long as
and
it
I
stays
mean,
the same, I'm fairly happy with that.
yeah, I mean, Chicane have pulled a monster lap out of the bag, but the two cars in front of us, yeah, if you could have found 4/10, we would have got third, but the other two are just in a bit of a different league.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I think on single lap pace, the BMW's pretty good. Probably on race pace too, but who knows? Right, how long have I got? 3 minutes on the quali session, and then how long it takes to reset. Okay, I'm gonna go and have a quick drink and a loo break. I'll be back in a minute. Happy with that.
Yeah, it was good luck.
How long do I have?
1 minute 30.
27. 1 minute 27
Until gridding or until gridding's finished?
until gridding is finished.
Microphone
Okay, just a sec.
activated.
So you have a minute to get on the grid. And did you load the correct setup? Because I think it would be useful to load the right setup. Maybe. "20 seconds. Oh, you're done.
One to go.
Don't mind.
Next time by, line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
Did it before I could see.
Nice lap, David.
Thank you.
A quick reminder, your car's now much more fuel in it.
Heavier,
So-
yeah. I'll be
And
careful.
second quick reminder, cold tires.
Yeah, it's when
Yeah,
I-
it's not as bad as the winter race, because on that one... Because that one we had to do the whole damn race. Oh, the Porsches aren't going.
Hey, they're leaving a hacking gap.
Catch up 7 car. Catch up 9 car.
I have no idea why. I suppose turn 1 shenanigans, but trying to avoid the GT3s, but yeah, I don't know.
Catch up 11 car. Catch up 47 car. Catch up 99 car. Catch up 200 14 car. About to go green. Stay focused. Pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green. Car right. Clear.
Phoenix having a nap. That was good.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Yeah, there's nothing you could have done differently. He was half asleep.
Left side. Keep to the right. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Not only is the Aston maybe not as quick as the BMW, but he's going to be floating around all over the place if that's expecting anything to go right. Here comes the draft. Ah, for fuck's sake, fucked up that one.
Seems like the BMWs and the Astons well and truly covered here.
Yeah, I suspected so. I mean, it might just be that the BMW teams are quite good as well.
Anyway,
This is just it's early on. We're still on that one.
exactly.
Yeah.
So in lap 1 we don't have any pressure. Also, the first team is already heavily damaged on in the pits.
Oh, this is kind of fun. I'm just chilling. I'm not pushing hard.
That's good.
It is very good. The two GT4 cars that are dead are, well, one of them's definitely dead, one of them's got damage. Very, very sad state of affairs for how they got taken out.
Yeah, so this was a GT3 Cup Porsche that wanted to overtake them and then spun in front of them.
Looks like everyone's running the same wing level, I think. At least in the top cars. Riff went black.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
why. Just gone.
The entire VR thing or what?
Yeah, it's just gone. It's completely black, and I don't know why.
Dang it.
How many fucking hours of practice in that do I do, and that doesn't? I'm so sorry, guys. Like, that's fucking bullshit.
I can't do anything about it. That's just bad luck.
Yeah, if you could have been like an inch to the right, we wouldn't have got hit.
I know.
Like,
Fucking bullshit. Like, I bet it was. Did I stop on the racing line?
you stopped like just short of the racing line, but I think the car behind thought you were going to roll further, so he just drilled you. The left rear is destroyed. Like the car's going to be dead. But yeah, like if you'd have stopped literally honestly an inch sooner, we would have been totally fine. All the cars would have just gone around the outside of us, and we would have been fine. Yeah, it's just like not
I was
only
just
did you.
braking as much as I could because
Yeah, I mean you were on the grass, so you did actually a really good job. You basically pulled right onto the grass. You started braking when you got on the grass, slid a little bit, and then like literally came to a stop just like as the cars were coming on the exit curb.
Oh god. All right, I'm gonna try and reset it. Patrick, can you take the car if we want to carry on? I don't know what the repairs are going to be.
It'll be destroyed. Like we got the left rear absolutely destroyed, and then as it rolled onto the right, it destroyed the right rear.
Yeah, we've got 3 minutes of towing, and I think there will be maybe, I don't know, I don't know this car, but I guess 10 minutes of repair or so, and then we will see how it drives.
Guys behind are like, please tell me it was hardware failure. Like, no, we just fucking stopped on the racing line for no reason, you twat.
Wait a minute, the guy behind us asked if it was hardware failure?
Yep.
Is he fucking retarded?
Yep. He did say, "Oh, that sucks" afterwards. So I think he was. I mean, we destroyed their car too. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like what we did was like it's not okay. Whatever happened, right? Like obviously it sucks for everybody. Like,
Yep.
I hope that was hardware failure and you weren't just stopping on the racing line.
Alright, I can't do anything to fix it. I'm going to do a restart. I'll be back in a minute.
Knockers.
User disconnected from your channel.
That's such bad luck. It's like as if in real life somebody has an engine failure or something in the second lap of the 24-hour race.
Yep. It's pretty much what you have to equate it to, yep.
I mean, it's not impossible. I've seen it in the couple of years I've watched. There's been some mechanical failures on lap 2 before, for sure.
Definitely, yeah. That happens.
It just sucks. Remember, it's all the millions of dollars and hours of testing and engineering and practice.
Yeah, that's
all
crazy.
to have a $2 part break the car.
That's crazy, yeah. And I mean, for us, it's just a week of practice or so. But for the guys who race in real life, maybe even some private teams that put a lot of private money into it, that really sucks.
How long are the repairs?
Okay, wait. I'll go in.
I could have just gone in as well, but...
Okay, 25 minutes.
Holy fuck!
Is that both or just required?
Required 22 minutes, optional 3 minutes.
Yeah, so we can get fixed then. Great. I mean, they're both, like, the left front suspension, the left rear suspension, and the right rear suspension are all broke. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that won't get fixed. But even then, 25 minutes is game over anyway. You've lost basically 30 minutes there altogether.
This track is such a bitch.
Yeah, it is.
I tell you, man, I've been trying to finish this race for years. Like, literally
Yeah,
years.
true,
Like,
true.
5, 7 years at this point. 6 years, however long it's been out.
I've either won this race or crashed out at some point. I've never not just finished. I've either won it or we're
Yet
dead.
we've never
nice.
finished.
Yeah. I've won 2 and crashed out of 3. So, yeah. Actually crashed because this would be the 4th, so it'd be crashed out of 4th.
Does anyone have experience with repairing that car? Will they fix that
No,
after
they
the
won't.
25 minutes, or will we have
Nope.
still damage?
It depends on what you damage with the GT cars, because with the new damage model repair thing, if you damage the bodywork or you damage one of the suspension parts, it will fix it. But if you do multiple suspension parts, it won't fix it. It will fix it to the point where the car will drive, but the steering will be bent or the suspension geometry will be fucked up, so it will drive like ass.
I remember last year the GT3 Cup car didn't get repaired. We couldn't get it repaired. But I also remember that the GT3 Cup car is especially bad with that you can't repair many of the damages that you just don't repair it.
The GT cars now, like, yeah, if you do one corner, you'll be all right. But if you do multiple corners, you're in trouble. I think that it's shared between, because the GT3 and GT4 have the same damage model for these races. But if you're in the, like, if we had new damage model, we'd definitely be dead because we would have lost both left side wheels. So, we'll see. But I doubt it will fix it. But what time's the next race? Like, legit,
1
we
year?
could just do the next one. No, there's another slot, isn't there?
Oh, there's another slot.
Yeah, there's another time slot. Let me see when it is. Go racing. Yeah, there's another one at 5 GMT.
Isn't that like cheating?
It'd be 4 GMT. So 5 my time, 6 your time, Patrick.
Yeah.
Legit, we could do it. I mean, I don't know what anybody's plans are tomorrow, but we could try again.
Wait, what was that?
The next time slot.
What time does it start?
4 GMT. 11 your time, I think.
If you guys want to.
Josh described it as 11 your time, so
We'd probably have to switch around some of the
we'd have to move the stints around, yeah.
stints.
And we'd have to ask Lars as well, because he's not here, so. Get David to start again, and his riff blanks on lap 2 again.
Oh my god. But the competition will be very different on the time slot too, I think.
Well, it'll
Because
just be-
that one, the one we are in right now, is, I think, the one where most teams drive.
Yeah, but there'll be a decent bunch of people that have crashed out of the first race that'll be the second one. I mean, our GT3 car's doing it. So, our GT3 car crashed on that one.
Really?
So, yep.
Oh no.
So they're doing the next time slots. Well, they're all Americans, so for them, the next time slot is easier anyway.
Wait a minute,
so-
Josh's team worked out as well?
Yeah, Josh is dead.
How are we
User joined your
both
channel.
already dead? That's
Because we're terrible.
what the.
He crashed.
Oh, the
He
GT3
crashed.
died as well.
Yeah, he crashed at Golden Hots.
Oh god. I'm really sorry, guys. Like, I was feeling really good about this race. I thought we could make it through, but yeah. What happened was, so after the restart, I went into without loading iRacing, I just went into the main riff screen, and it immediately put me to the Guardian setup. So I'm guessing what happened was it lost Guardian and also crashed at the same time. So I didn't
Should
even
probably-
get the Guardian screen. It went completely black.
Probably just turn off Guardian if you're sat in your rig.
Yeah. But I don't know
You
how
don't
to
need
do
it.
that. How do I
You
do
just
that?
you just skip the Guardian setup. So when you
You
do the
can't.
Rift setup,
You can't.
yeah, you can. But you got to do it from. It's not when you're in the Rift. It's a bit before you put
So
on the Rift.
when I say the Guardian, I mean the floor level bit. Yeah,
Oh,
the step before
Yeah,
Guardian.
okay.
I
so
always
you
skip
have to
Guardian.
do
Yeah,
that. Yeah, sorry. I thought you
but
meant
it went into that bit. I always call it Guardian because it's the bit that I
Yeah, yeah.
remember. But yeah, I'm just loading back in now. But yeah,
We just briefly discussed, and I don't know how you feel about it, but we briefly discussed the idea of doing the next time slot.
well, I think it's doable. I was thinking it's the
Because
same thing.
it's 5 p.m. our time.
Yeah, and we can
So-
basically just shift all the stints into
Shift all the stints.
that thing, and then the ones that I lose, we just put at the start. We put on at the end, so I finish the race tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, we'd have to ask Lars, but
I don't think he'll have anything against it. I mean, if we've got a completely destroyed car and we're going to be a lap down anyway,
we're definitely more than that time.
We have
maybe 3.
30 minutes of repairs.
30 minutes.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
that's a lot.
you managed to destroy the left front, the right front, and the right rear. So
Oh, that was special.
yeah, I don't quite understand how the right rear got so destroyed because we only got hit on the left side, but the right is completely destroyed. So yeah, rather impressive to be honest.
Okay, let's do that. I mean, I'm happy to qualify for the second race, and then whoever is due to start can start. I guess, unless we want to rejig the stints around.
I would
Little
say like you're the fastest driver, so you should start. I think like So I think probably we should just move the stints around. But somebody would need to ask Lars.
Patrick, do you have Lars' mobile number?
Yes.
Do you want to give him a text? Just explain that we had a technical failure and 30 minutes, and we're going to consider doing the second race. But he wasn't down to do anything on Sunday anyway, so it's actually no difference for him.
Yeah, he was doing the night stints, wasn't he?
We can
he would
just
just
we should I think we should keep Lars' stints as close to the hours he planned to as possible.
Yeah.
Because of his family and yeah. I think
absolutely. It just means he won't just have night stints. He'll have a couple of day stints as well now.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do that.
No, it's in like he'll be driving them at the same time, but in sim it'll be day instead of night.
Yeah, okay, that's neither here nor there. That's okay. Okay, so he said he'll come into TeamSpeak shortly.
User joined your channel.
Hi, Lars.
Hello.
No.
So, did you hear?
I had to stream on.
Okay.
I followed most of the discussion so far.
What do you think about starting with the next time slot?
I mean, we are going to be 4 laps down and probably off pace, so that's going to be a long 24 hours. So if you're up to it, I probably won't be able to help any more during the additional hours, but I can drive about stints I had planned anyway.
Okay.
Okay, what I've done is I've basically made a copy of the spreadsheet tab, and I've moved everything by 4 hours, except for the first stint. So basically, from stint 2 to the end of the race. So sorry, from stint 2 to stint 2, 3, 4, and 5, I've basically copied to the end of the race, and stint 6 replaces stint 2. And then everything's the same. So it should be that you're basically following the same schedule as before, except that it's all been shifted along as far as the race goes. So just to double check, Lars, that means you're driving your last stint is at 3:15 GMT plus 2.
Yeah.
That's about right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That's looking fine for me.
The downside is that James wouldn't get any driving today. So if we want to, we can swap a stint around to give James a stint this evening.
No, that's fine by me. I can wake up and do that stint. That's okay.
It's a pretty easy schedule for James, getting up at 8 in the morning and then starting to drive.
Well, it'd be 7 in the morning.
7.
Oh yeah, 7 your time, but
Yeah.
still.
How does Cordell get reasonable stints as well, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, the first one at 7 this time, just about.
But it's all exactly the same, right? Except for the last 4 stints.
Yeah.
In theory.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy with that.
Fine by me.
What do you think, Cordell? I mean, we could put you in one of the earlier ones if you want.
That looks good. I'd say that 6 a.m.'s a little early, but it's not bad. Like, I can totally do that, is what I meant. I was kind of joking. But yeah, that was good.
You've only got 6 hours sleep as well. So maybe what we could do is give you a bit more sleep.
I mean, I only got like 5 last night. That was a good night's sleep.
Nah, it's easy though. We can just switch you and Patrick. and even put James in before you if you like.
Oh, bro, I get nighttime stints now. Let's go.
Yep.
Yes.
Do we want to give Cordell even more sleep? James, do you want to do the
Fine by me.
the lunchtime one?
Yep, totally fine by me.
Oh, there you go, Cordell. You got 8 hours.
Patrick really does get the short straw on this schedule, though.
Well, it's the same as it was before, though.
Yeah, I suppose, just because it's 5:23 a.m. I suppose you get to go to bed at 9, though, so yeah, it's not too bad.
You
Yeah,
basically
that's
got
okay.
a 7-hour block. I mean, we could put you. Well, what we could do is we could have Lars triple. No.
We could maybe,
Or if Cordell could
if
double.
Cordell doubles, I could double after Cordell. That would give me another hour.
But that would be Cordell doing a double all on his own.
Yeah, I'd rather not do that. I'd rather have you guys at least because Lars will want to go sleep, and so I'd rather have it so that Patrick, you show up, for a few laps towards the end of Cordell's stint, and then take over if that's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
We might as well use our 5-man team to its advantages, which is having more people around, keeping ourselves entertained through the race, all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm gonna go and kick something again, because that was actually going quite well until.
Yes.
Please don't
happened.
kick your whiff too hard because if it gets blacks out again in the first 3 laps, I'm going to kick something.
I
think.
I've also what I've done is there were a couple of things lying around, so I've tidied up the room that I'm in. So hopefully, if it was anything like that that's caused it to lose its floor visibility or whatever it was it picks up, then it should be better.
Just pat it a little bit, give it a little bit of love.
It hasn't normally what happens is if it would happen after I'd done a full restart and go into the rift and then start driving, if it loses tracking, it loses it within a minute or less of me initially starting. It doesn't wait for 2 hours of driving and then the start of a race to do it. This is the first time that's happened. Normally it's my pedals that break, but this is the first time it's been the rift in 4 years.
You started to make excuses.
Which is
making
either
excuses before the race even started.
Yeah,
That's oh god.
Which is either this is either a good thing or a bad thing. It's a good thing if it's a one-off. It's a bad thing if it's a new consistent thing. So what I'll do is I'll do a bit of driving before the start of the race just to make sure it's not just that.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go away and do something for a few minutes, and then I'll come back and do some practice. How long we got now? We've got basically half an hour until registration opens. Is that right? No, an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll catch you guys in a bit.
See ya.
You.
So
User left your channel.